great if you do.
Pass to Moran. Durant against Bane. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Now MP. He's got 18. 4 seconds left. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by MP.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking along. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Allen, he's checked in for Phoenix. MP comes in for... And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Grayson Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's MP in at the 1. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Outside Bane. From the top of the key. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Yeah, I love all the elements Bane has added to his game. He can carry your offense on certain nights.
And here's MP. 18 points for him. And MP throws it down.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Here's Wells. Outside Bane. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Bane's got 18.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Vucevic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Pippen, still without a bucket. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark is checked in for Jackson. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. And a change for the Suns. Durant, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. 1:57 left to play in the half. Pass to Wells. Here's Morant. Here he goes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Now here's MP. Give him 20. For 3, Durant. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
There's a minute 26 left in the first half. And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently, anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edie's checked in for Clark, and it's Jaren Jackson in for Jackson. Wells, the pass to Morant. Jackson outside. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Wells. The three. And he buries his first look.
And what I like about Bain, he sees the floor well, and he's so unselfish.
MP against Morant. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's Allen with the ball for Phoenix. 6-point game. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Vucevic finds MP. Outside O'Neal. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. And now an 8-point Suns lead.
You love the decisiveness with which Vucevic is making these decisions. He's got the green light to shoot it on the catch.
Pass to Wells. Here's Edie. Yet to see a basket. Shot clock at 6. Now Bain. Let's go with a 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns on top, leading by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, for Phoenix, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper. And trust me, I know. They should strengthen it.
Wait a minute. I can't get the image of airport toilet paper now out of my head. Chasing guys off the arc would be the first thing I'd recommend. Airport toilet paper?
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Phoenix leading by 5. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Pulls up, high post, and Allen gets it to go. Allen's gotten his first bucket of the night. Memphis has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop, and one of the game's best shooters, Doris. Grayson Allen can really stretch the floor for you. The skill, the grace, Morant.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP scanning the floor. Allen, the pass to MP. He buries it from 3. MP's got 23.
Well, he's been shooting and working to get high percentage shots.
Here's Morant. Oh, Morant from close range.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Pass to Vucevic. Allen on the wing. Throws it up high. From deep, Bane. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Here's Durant, defended by Jackson. Durant wanting it more.
Well, the defense can only do so much. You try to make Kevin Durant uncomfortable, and even without any space, able to make the jumper.
Memphis calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. 5th is Kevin Durant.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant with it. He's got 16. Puts it up from 15. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys, getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Morant. Yes, sir. Ja can throw it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
For three, Allen gets the 3-ball to go. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Here's Wells from deep. Morant. And Morant laces the triple.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Morant against MP. For 3, Durant. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. MP against Morant. Oh, MP with a block. In the third quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, sinks the tray. And now it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list. I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And a change for the Suns. Beal, he's checked in for Allen. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. To the left side wing. For 3. And Durant cashes in on a contested 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter here. Outside for Morant. Pass to Edey. His first shot attempt. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
MP against Moran. MP, the pass to Vucevic. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Morant surveying the floor. 50 seconds left to play in the third. With the D right on him. Morant gets his.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Now MP. And he's got 28 now. Denied by Morant. And they'll get another chance. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP against Morant. MP with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
.15 seconds left in the third. Pass to Pippen. Jacks up a three. Knocks it down from distance. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game. MP outside. Takes a three.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Phoenix out in front, up by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Suns, they've got Bradley Beal. MP is out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Richards in at the... down low.
Yeah, impressive vision from... always looking to move it.
The Suns lead by 8. deep, MP. Another three for Phoenix.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Outside Bain. Pass to Aldama. And that one good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
MP outside. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Grizzlies trail by 12. Outside Bain. Clark with a screen on Allen. From deep, Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
MP outside. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Outside Bain. The three is up. Richards pulls it in. The Suns lead by 12. Pass to O'Neal. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And here's MP. Three-pointer, 5 on the clock. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give them the ball and let them go to work.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Now here's Bain. Pass to Pippen. There's the three. That one's good. Desmond Bain for three. Bain's got 6 in the quarter.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. MP, the pass to Allen. Here's Durant. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Here's Morant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Here's Durant, and Durant slams it home.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity, KD at the rim.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Outside Morant. Outside Bane. The three ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bane's got 12 points in just the second half.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Now here's MP. Dunn outside. Back to MP. Launches a three. That's good from Durant on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And I love the response by Morant, draining the revenge three in style.
And stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Morant against MP. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. MP with it. Right side Durant. Back to MP. From deep three-point land. And it's Bane with the rebound. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. They trail by 7. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Durant. And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple. MP's got 46.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Suns.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
The 3. Another bucket. Wow.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Allen is out there with MP. And it's Durant, and it's Vucevic, and it's Dunn in at the 3 spot. Good on the three-point shot.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now, here's Avdia. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Allen against Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Vucevic. The Blazers getting the bucket. Pass to Allen. Avdia against KD. 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Then Avdia picks one up.
And KD just doing a great job of initiating some contact, drawing a guy closer, and he'll get free throws from him.
And he makes the first. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
A 3 from MP. Portland grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Stolen by Durant. Pass to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
MP left side. For 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Kamare. Ayton a screen on KD to the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's MP.
Oh, man. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. And the Suns making a change here as well. Beal's checked in. Here's Simons. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And it's good. 2 points.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside, Simons. Over Durant. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And good work from the mid-range. Simons doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable.
Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The Bad Boy Pistons, and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
Here's Ayton after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Suns, number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Williams, he's checked in for Avdija. And Durant gets it to go.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Floats it up for Henderson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Exploding off the floor. Henderson finishes it off midair.
Phoenix leading by 7. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. During our talk, I asked Coach what makes Kevin Durant one of the best scorers ever. He told me it's insane that a 7-footer has that much skill. Kevin truly is one of a kind. No one can stop him one-on-one. We need a team effort. Of course, KD's going to the Hall of Fame, and he's still giving opponents nightmares late in his career. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Phoenix with the ball. Portland goes.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
There's 49 seconds left in the first. Outside, KD. Here's Beal, and the jam by Beal.
Great athleticism. Bradley Beal with his steps down and rams it.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside, Simons. Outside, Williams. Pass to Henderson. And here's Sharp. Buries it from three-point range. Sharp's got 5 points so far.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
And here is MP. He's got 10. And it's blocked. 1 second left. That one, no good. And so it's Phoenix headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Royce O'Neal. Monte Morris is out there with MP. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
You got to get out on Beal. He's just too dangerous as an outside shooter.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Grant, guarded by O'Neal. And it's sent back by O'Neal. MP against Abdia. Fires for three. Another three for Phoenix.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Simons surveying the D. O'Neal with the steal. Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
Here's Simons. He's got 6. Grant outside. Can they get it? And Grant slams it home.
And Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Trailblazers, Kamar is checked in, and Scoot Henderson subbed in for Robert Williams. And the Suns also making a change. Allen's checked in. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Henderson going inside. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the shot goes in. Simons has got his third basket of the night. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
A 3-ball. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Henderson.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's MP. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Kamara. No scoring in this one. Pass to Simons. Over Allen. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Simons. The Suns have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. MP outside. Allen outside. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. They set the pick. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Connects from 3-point range. MP's got 22.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
From the low block, and again, it's Portland converted.
That's exactly the shot they're looking for.
Suns leading by 12. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Evan, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Anthony Simon. And Phoenix also making a switch. KD's checked in for Bradley Beal. Henderson finds Avdia. Aiton screen on Durant. He had a nice open look right there. Avdia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Grant with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 14-point game. Aiton a screen on O'Neal. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. Henderson, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's MP, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
.29 seconds left in the first half. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's KD. It's blocked. pass to Ayton. Just 3 on the clock. Yep, it counts. Ayton's got 6.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And so it's Phoenix, 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Bradley, a strong first half for you and the team. It looked like you guys really were ready to play. Was that something Coach emphasized?
Yeah, most definitely. We wanted to hit them first. We weren't going to check any temperatures, as he said, so we were not going to just let guys do what they want to do. We're going to come out and be aggressive, and we did that.
Obviously have to maintain that in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Phoenix Suns.
They're efficient. They play to their strength. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about. If they don't feel confident, they make the next pass.
All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. Let's see, Ultra fan Latoya wants to know, could Ernie currently score on either Shaq or Kenny?
Well, I've really never seen you ball lately, Ernie, or even
at all.
I don't think I've ever seen you ball, so I'm not sure. I would imagine that your jump shot is pretty prevalent because I've seen you shoot in the studio, but getting around me, never.
You're talking too much. Don't even try it, Ernie. I'll pound you like a... Never mind.
I have full confidence in my ability. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Avdia is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Sharp.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Durant, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
For 3, Henderson. He doesn't hit that one.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On the wing, MP. Henderson defending. MP, good.
3 points.
MP's got 30 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
MP against Henderson. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
MP against Henderson. Oh, Ayton in position. And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. MP from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Sharp. He has 7. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Sharp's got 5 points now in the quarter. We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Here's Sharp following the score by Phoenix. Henderson outside. Over MP. Henderson with a nice move. Henderson's got 14 points.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
MP and what a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
And MP throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Portland with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket. Henderson kicks to Avdia. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And showing the kind of dominant potential that Scoot has. Great to see him continue the attack while hot from outside.
Now, here's MP. He's got 39. Three-pointer. And the 3-ball is good. MP's got 42 in the game.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Henderson, no one around him. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
MP with it, and he has 42. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. .132 left to play here in the third. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Kamare. Now, Avdia for 3. Henderson. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside, Avdia. Ayton, the pass to Avdia. Ayton, a screen on Durant. Avdia. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Henderson for 3. And another 3 for Portland.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Outside, KD. Allen kicks to MP. Puts up a deep 3. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by MP. MP's got his 8th assist here tonight. Henderson outside. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Vucevic on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Nick Richards out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's O'Neal. And it's MP in at the point guard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Bradley Beal has been one of the most consistent scorers in the game year after year. He is an offensive machine.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
And that one falls for Beal.
Yeah, one thing Bradley Beal does so well with his...
And the Suns making a change here. MV's checked in. O'Neal outside. Back to Allen. It's Beal on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Kicks it out to MP. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Kamare. Williams, a screen on O'Neal. Outside Williams. Henderson outside. And another three for Portland.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. MP against Henderson, and MP throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Pass to Henderson. Here's the three. And another three for Portland.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now, here's MP. Five to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And there it is for him. MP's got 54 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Suns leading by 18. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Simons. Portland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you make it easy on Simons when you leave someone that wide open. He's always looking to make the extra pass.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A different look now for Portland. Ayton, he's checked in for Klingon. Avdia comes in for Robert Williams. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Anferni Simons. And for the Suns, Vucevic checked in for Nick Richards. Kevin Durant comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's done in for Royce O'Neal. Phoenix with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Vucevic finds Durant. Allen surveying the D. He's looking for MP and finds him. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Vucevic. MP with it. Now Henderson defending. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. It's on Scoot Henderson.
Third team foul. At the line for the Suns. And shooting one.
What's up?
Free throw, no good for MP. Trailblazers trail by 17.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
Outside Durant. Back to MP. KD on the wing. Shoots over Avdia. And KD the bucket on the assist by MP. MP's got 9 assists now tonight. Here's Henderson. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
And that one drops.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Now here's Durant. Over in the corner, Allen. MP outside. KD on the wing. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. KD's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Ayton sets the pick for Sharp. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Pass to Durant. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Suns.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Katie. The ball was moving tonight. What's been the key to the offense clicking lately?
Well, we just found an open man. You know, our point guard is doing a great job of getting everybody involved, and we're just playing off each other right now.
Yeah, you can see there's a lot of trust out there with you guys. Thanks very much, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Mr. Clutch.
Mic check, y'all. Thanks for watching, y'all. Deuces. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and some more shit. Alright, bye.